It's time for another army review from the Armies of the Lord of the Rings. Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel STF Wargaming Studio. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking and this is a review of the Ranger faction for the Middle-earth strategy battle game contained in this book. It is the Armies of the Lord of the Rings. So, gotten some feedback on the previous videos I've put out, and I'm going to do this a bit more faster and have some notes as well. Loads of sticky notes in here. So, the Rangers, a force that has changed a bit. Previously they were known as the Arnor faction. That is now split into two. So you now have Arnor and you have the Rangers. So this army may include Arathorn, Aragorn, Strider, Halbrand, Dunedain and Rangers of the North. So not a lot of profiles to go through. We've already gone through Aragorn, so I won't repeat them. Repeat the rules for him. You can find that in the first video in the series, The Fellowship. The profile for Aragorn Strider can be found on page 12. Strider counts as a hero of valor if taken as part of the Rangers of the North army list. Very cool that they call it the Rangers of the North Army when it's just called the Rangers, but that's that's by the by. And yeah, so you can lead 15 troops, which is fantastic. Although there are no troops to lead in this army, so yeah, don't really know why they have that. So the army bonus for this this army is pretty cool. They're dangerous folk wanderers of the wilds. All mods from this army gain the Woodland Creature special rule. Fantastic! And the Rangers North and Dunedain may benefit from the Standfast of Arathorn, Halbrand or Aragorn Strider. Additionally, the Rangers of the North and the Dunedain increase their attack value to 2 while they have the infantry keyword. That is amazing. 2 attacks. 1 attack has always been the crux of these low tier heroes, I think. But the Rangers of the North and Dunedain respectively have had only 1 attack, and only Rangers North could be mounted on horses. So I really think this is a good thing to have. They've lost the option to take normal Rangers as part of their army, but I feel this is more elite army that will be allies for other stuff. So I'll only list the historical and impossible allies because the rest of them are very many. So there are historical allies, which means that they both retain, well, all armies that are historical allies with retain their army bonus, in addition to not having penalties on standfast and heroic actions and stuff. So there are historical allies with the Dead of Dunharrow and Shire, which means that Shire can actually be a very cool army when you look at it. I reviewed that in the last video, and having a hero heavy Ranger force supported by a numbers heavy Shire force might be really good. There are impossible allies with Numenor, Arnor and Khazad-dûm, all eras which had passed before them, and all the Hobbit era. So none of the dwarves or elves or stuff like that from the Hobbit era are historical allies for this. The rest are convenient allies, so you can ally them in, but you lose army bonuses but don't take penalties for standfast and heroic actions, such as to do with impossible allies. So coming now to the heroes, we have Arathorn. He's still the same amount of points. He is now a hero of valor, so he can lead 15, although it doesn't really matter in this army. For convenience sake, I'll list his profile. It's move 6, fight 5, 3+ shoot, strength 4, defense 5, 3 in attack, 2 wounds, 5 courage, 3, 2, 1 for might, will, fate. It's also a caveat here: if your force contains Arathorn and Aragorn Strider, then it will automatically lose its armor bonus. Additionally, the force will automatically be impossible allies with every other army list, regardless of what alliance they normally are. This is of course because by the time Aragorn was a ranger, a proper ranger that is, Arathorn was already dead. He carries an armor, carries a sword, wears armor, and has a bow. And his heroic actions are heroic accuracy and heroic strike. So that's Arathorn, a real solid hero, only hampered by his fate, I think. But he's cheap for what you get. On Halbrad's profile, we have he's an infantry hero man and a hero of fortitude. He's got gone up by just a few points, not a lot. He's got move 6, fight 5, 3+ shoot, 4 in strength, 5 in defense, 2 attack, 2 wounds, 6 courage, 3, 2, 1 for might, will, and fate. Not sure why his fate is so low, because he doesn't die, if I remember correctly. His war gear is armor, sword, and bow. His heroic actions are as Arathorn, heroic strike and heroic accuracy. And he has a few options. So he can take a horse for the same amount of points he usually could take it for, but the Banner of Arwen Evenstar has gone down by quite a lot of points. Yeah, nearly a fistful of goblins. And yeah, it's not really changed that much, the banner. It still affects all friendly models within 6 rather than 3 for the banner part, and also all friendly models gain fairly special whilst within 6. And it doesn't, I think this is a new one, additionally it suffers no penalties for carrying the banner. That might be new because I think it did before. He sadly lost the option for a spear. I think that's fine because I didn't convert one. But yeah, I think it's fine that he can't have a spear anymore. It's good. Rangers of the North. So they've gone up by about a goblin in points. They're independent heroes still, and they have move 6, fight 4, 3+ shoot, 4 strength, 5 defense, 1 attack, 1 wound, 4 courage, 1, 1, 1 for might, will, and fate. Their war gear are armor, sword, and bow. Heroic accuracy are their heroic actions, and they have the option for a horse and a spear. So yeah, it's just a high defense. Well, high. It's a 5 defense ranger with might points and will points and fate points. It's fantastic. And you could of course use both the original Rangers North miniatures, but you could also use the Grey Company miniatures that were released during the time of the War of the Ring, if I recall correctly. So, next up we have, and last actually, we have the Dunedain. They've gone up by a point. I think I can say that. Same stat line, except 1 lower defense than the Rangers. So they're defense 4. They carry a sword and bow, can do heroic accuracy, and have the option for a spear. Not bad at all. So that's right about sums up the army. I think it is a good change. I think there were already elite force with a very, very weird way of building an army. And I think that having the historical implications included in the army building process, that you can't have both Aragorn and Arathorn in the same army, is very, very good. I think that supports theme. And yeah, if you already have a lot of Rangers miniatures, I feel for you. I do think that you can use Rangers for all the different types of Rangers, as long as there is no way to misinterpret it from your opponent's perspective. So if you want to use your old Rangers as Dunedain, that's perfectly fine, as long as you don't have other miniatures that can look as the same one. So you can have half a box of Rangers being Dunedain, half a box of Rangers being Rangers North. That would be confusing for your opponent, but you can do whatever else. And also there are plenty of other armies that use Rangers. So I guess you could use those for Blackroot Vale Archers, you can use them for Rangers of Gondor, you can use them for Rangers of Arnor. All the different stuff. So that was my review of the Rangers army list for the Middle-earth strategy battle game. Tell me in your comments what you think about the changes, and if you agree with my point of view on this. Until next time, I've been Andreas Norwegian Viking, and this has been my review of the Rangers. Please comment, like, share and subscribe, and do consider supporting STF on Patreon using the link in the description below, as it is a fantastic way for you to support our efforts here at the studio and gives us the monetary means to expand, improve and give you more cool videos each and every day of the week. So if that's at all interesting for you, click the link in the description below and you'll be taken to our Patreon page, but more importantly, support your hobby.